A lot of times I feel like I don't think with words. And so trying to translate what I do is very difficult when you're trying to use words, because it's not about words, it's about emotion and feeling. I get in the mood to photograph, and I take my camera and I take myself to a place that is inspirational or in some way meaningful to me, and or just interesting. And I use the camera in the ways that I feel like at the time. It's all very depending on that moment and that feeling and that mood that I happen to be in. Because of the nature of what I do and the film that I use and the format that I use, I don't shoot tons of film. I'm not going out like some photographers that I know and shooting 600 images a day. I'll be lucky if I do 4 every couple of months. So I really go for what I'm thinking about, and I most likely will come out with something that I like in the end of that day. And because I'm getting the results right there and knowing what I'm going for, I usually come up with something that I like and that I would end up wanting to show eventually. Why is it important for me to show my pieces? Because why is it important to show art? Why is it important to express yourself? I just find that it's very fulfilling to exhibit work, to support the arts, to get feedback from your peers and your professors, and that is one of the most important things, is the feedback that you get, and the people that understand what you're trying to do really help. I have friends that have really helped me to grow and to realize certain things that maybe I don't think are so good. The idea is actually coming through, and other people are responding to it, and that makes you really happy when you realize that other people understand what you're trying to relate. I want people to think about what it means to them and what feelings it brings out in them, and some people may not have a reaction to it at all. I know there are many artists' works where I wonder who could really see anything in that, but that's what it's about, is people bringing their own personal experience into looking at art and trying to understand. I've had a couple of really nice articles written, which I was surprised. One article in particular talked about my mother being a watercolor artist and my father being a chemical engineer, and how it was sort of the marriage of both of those things that I was bringing into what I did. And I think that's really the truth, because I do use watercolor in my work and I do use chemical. I will always explore the figure. I may explore it in ways that people don't know it's a figure. I've had pieces that look like landscapes, but then you see an arm or a leg or something and you realize that it's actually not a landscape, that it's a figurative piece. And that's what it's about for me, is to make a little bit of mystery and just explore the things that I'm thinking about at the time of the actual moment that I'm making the piece.